everyone, welcome back to Agile Coaching Foundations program. We are very happy to have you start your Agile coaching journey with us here at the Digital Agility Institute. So in the last video, we talked about basically the feedback and feed forward. And in this video, we'll talk about coaching frameworks. So to start off, let's start with what is coaching framework and why do you need coaching frameworks for us to use in a coaching session? How do they help? And are there any different types of coaching frameworks that we can segment them on? Yes. So let's look at the coaching frameworks. What does that mean? So coaching frameworks are a group of principles, is a set of process guidelines that can help coaches in structuring their conversations, right? And there are different types of coaching models that we have, and it what we need to also understand is each individual is unique. So as a coach, we need to have a good understanding of different coaching models for us to use based on the people we are interacting with, right? And there are different coaching tools also that you can use, different types of even ways of coaching. There are different ways of coaching people also. So for this moment, we will constrain our discussion to coaching frameworks, right? So coaching frameworks provide the coaches with a structure to deliver the specific types of coaching. So coaching can be for 2-3 elements. One is coaching for performance. You can coach people for growth. You can coach people for change. Correct? So these are at least 3 different elements you can help people to get coached on. When we are talking about coaching for performance, right, the focus is on how to improve our performance as an individual, how to maximize our strengths, basically to improve our performance. How are those strengths serving us today and how they can help us serve better? So there are coaching models like strengths based coaching model, correct? So Gallups is one of the well-known coaching models, coaching frameworks, strength-based coaching. That is one thing to look at, right? Then you have coaching models for growth, which is very, very well known, which is a grow model, right? We will look at grow as well separately in the next video. Grow model is another one. Then you have coaching for change, behavioral change, coaching for changing the way who you are as a person. So we have our own model called as dreams. Now to tell you again, any coaching model you talk about, foundationally it is based on grow model. So there will be a grow, there is something that is where you are today, what are the options you have or opportunities you have, and how committed you are to make that change. So definitely most of the coaching frameworks are based on grow model. But if you talk about why there are so many different coaching frameworks, each coach based on their own unique approach to coaching will develop coaching frameworks that resonate with their way of coaching people, and that is where different coaching models come through. So there could be an expansion of the grow model based on how they approach coaching, and also based on what kind of coaching competencies they use or where they base their coaching on, what they base their coaching on. So if somebody is basing that on let's say strengths based coaching, then they might define a coaching model that resonates or that involves using strengths. And there is something called as whole brain based thinking, right? So then if you are looking at whole brain based coaching models, using that framework, then you might define your coaching model to be something else. Correct? Somebody who is using more focused on, let's say, using NLP techniques, that is neuro linguistic programming techniques, then they might call that coaching model as something else. Somebody may use emotional intelligence coaching, which is again made famous by Daniel Goleman, right? So that is another coaching model that they have created, which is based on emotional intelligence and what constitutes emotional intelligence. There is something known as emotional agility framework. Now, if you are basing your coaching on using the emotional agility, right, that framework itself, then you might call it differently. So based on the type of coaching that you undertake and what drives your way of coaching, each and every coach, as they go through and find out their niche, find out their comfort level with what tools, what techniques, what models, what competencies that they would integrate into their coaching approach, they would develop their own coaching frameworks or coaching models to use. And as I said, there could be at least 3 different types of coaching frameworks. One could be coaching for performance, maximizing performance. And that goes into creating high performance teams or high performance organizations. So you look at the high performance creation framework, right? Then there is something called as coaching for growth, which I talked about, and you have the grow model. Then coaching for change, you have a lot of change models that are there which can be used. Correct? You have the what you call as dreams model that I talked about. Then Kapman's drama triangle is another framework which you can look at. There are n number of coaching models that you can use for change, right? So that is all about coaching frameworks and how they can help you. Coaching within the coaching framework, you will structure your conversation and use the coaching process to accomplish various steps within the coaching framework. That is about coaching frameworks in essence. Now, in the next video, we will look at grow model, and after that, we will also talk about the dreams model, which we have built based on our own experience. We'll talk about these 2 models in the next upcoming videos, right? And hope you are again understanding what the frameworks are and how it helps you in building your own coaching framework and why you should be building your own coaching framework than depending on some other frameworks or someone has built. Yeah, if you want to use, definitely please go ahead and use even our dreams model if that resonates with you. If it doesn't, then I would suggest or recommend you to building your own coaching model as well. So with that, we end this particular video. Hope you are enjoying these videos and reflecting well on what you are doing, what is your coaching approach, or what could be your coaching approach to dealing with your clients. We wish to see you again back in the next video. Till then, happy learnings.